Today I'm going to be reviewing the Decibullz custom molded earplugs. Now, the ones that I'm specifically going to be reviewing are the percussive earplugs. Now, these normal ones here, you can see the black, bull type design, and here you have the orange one. This is what separates it from the normal plugs, which basically just everything is sort of blocked out, all noises are blocked out, but the percussive ones are designed specifically to act like electronic hearing protection, in the sense that you can have normal conversations, you can hear, sensitive little sounds, branches breaking, low talking, whispering even, but at the same time, when it comes time to having louder noises, like gunfire and stuff like that, you're not going to hear it. It's going to block it out real well. And actually, that's the experience that I had with this. And I got it in this case because when I was sent this for testing, they don't have the cases out yet, but on their website, they have rough designs of what they're hoping it'll look like. And they have really good animations, some 3D animations of what these things are going to look like. They're going to have all these different colors and pretty much the same outline. And I'll go over that in a second. But really, the percussive earplugs are probably the most high-tech thing I've ever seen. You're not using electronic hearing protection. You're not having to have these big muffs on. You just insert these things and you can hear. It's almost like these things are not working until you actually shoot or you're around loud noises, and then you can tell that they're working because it doesn't sound that loud. But the detail in the reports that you're able to hear, it's not loud, but you can hear all the little nuances about each report, like the 45, the difference in the sounds that each of the guns make with their reports from different size barrels, etc. You can actually make out those little sounds. It's really cool. But I actually didn't realize I was using the percussive ones until I called about them, and they were like, yeah, we gave you the percussive ones. So that's kind of an interesting detail. But if you want more information on this and very detailed stuff, I would go on spotterup.com. I wrote an article there, and I'll put it in the link. I'll put a link in the description below. So let's go ahead and get on with the review of this, and well, not really the review, but more of what you're going to be getting with these when they do come out with them. So first off, this will also cover the custom molded earplugs and some of their other products as well for the molding process. But basically, this is the end result that you get. I'm not going to show you how I did it. It's very simple, very, very dummy proof. So yeah, when you get this package, not everything is in it because it's been spread around all over the house. But in general, you get your instructions. You even get a little coupon here, little code coupon for 10% off their website stuff. And this stuff is not cheap. You can find them in big box stores for about 30 bucks, but pretty much everything's in plastic wrapping until you unpack it. But all this stuff comes in plastic wrap, right off the bat. But as you can see here, you have your triple flange hearing protection. Any of you guys in the military, or at least in my time, we had green and yellow ends that had a center joint, and you had rough and soft triple flange hearing protection. So that was kind of interesting in my day of being in. But you get large, which is what I use because I got big ears that produce a lot of earwax because I'm disgusting. And then you get some mediums. And then I only have one small because I'm really good at losing stuff. And then for the custom molded, the standard ones, here are the plugs. And as you can see, there's not much to them. They're just hollowed out. And they're basically just silicone plugs. They're very soft and gushy. And they absorb the sounds really good. I was using them to mold these earplugs. So that's a consideration to take into heart. So I would use these. You can use these standard with the hearing protection, but you also get foam, and everything comes apart. As you can see here, the foam comes off of here, and the backings come off. And the only difference between the percussive and these custom molded standard earplugs is the backings. This uses a specific membrane that they designed that blocks out loud noises and keeps in lets in softer noises, lower volumes, lower decibels. So it's a pretty interesting system. Let's just say that. So, of course, you can put this on very easily. I've taken it on and off many times to clean all this stuff, and the foam is what I recommend. And you get it as well. It's all packaged up with the earpieces and then these. Now, the reason why I had the percussive ones and these is they all came in the same box. When they shipped it to me, they gave the percussive ones and just dropped it inside the normal box. So I got to pick my own color and everything, and there's a lot of variety that you can choose from. But these things are not going to be inexpensive. They're going to be about $70, and you can get them on sale if you pre-order them now on their website, which I'll link down in the description below. But these things are amazing. I've been using them exclusively, and it's just amazing how I can pick up all these little sounds, and I can just be aware of my surroundings the whole time, and I can just carry on a normal conversation. I've been through classes with this, and I really love these things. So they're going to stick around for a long time. You don't need to worry about batteries setting them up. You don't have to worry about having anything bulky on like muffs, and they're really low profile. Excellent piece of gear to have around. It's a one-time buy, really. If you want to get more foam because you get nasty earwax like myself, and you make this thing all tacky and nasty, then instead of getting Q-tips to clear it out, then you can just get extra foam earplugs if you wish. On their website they sell them as well, and they also sell a bunch of other accessories like headphones, Bluetooth stuff, and it's just a very innovative company that's doing everything audio, and it's really cool that they're doing this. It's all about molding it to make it very personal, and once you mold this with the instructions, it shows you how to mold it. It's very simple. They have their step-by-step process. You can't really screw it up unless you don't read the directions, and of course you want to do it one of the earpieces at a time, and it's very easy to do. So I just boil water like I'm making tea or coffee or whatever, and then I put them in a glass cup, and it works out very well. Of course, you don't want the backings or the foam pieces on. You want to use a triple flange, and if you're just using the normal earplugs, then that would be fine to use that backing, but you don't want to use the percussive one because the membrane might be actually sensitive. But in the extreme cold, I left this down in about -25 in my vehicle, and it still works. It's just fine. So it's a very interesting piece of technology, and I definitely recommend it. When they do come out, I would definitely say it's worth the money. It's a really cool product, and I'm really excited to see some of the other stuff they have, but this is definitely a one-time buy, and you're really going to fall in love with it. They have pretty good customer service. They have a warranty on it, and really, if there's anything that could go wrong with this other than abuse or putting in conditions trying to make it fail, then other than that, you have a warranty on this product. So everything's made in the USA. They take care of their customers. They're very responsive, very active on social media, as it shows here. They got all these different accounts. They're really looking for feedback. So if you do have this stuff or you've tried them out, go ahead and leave feedback. They're really interested in hearing what you have to say, so don't be too shy about it. Again, this is a pretty new product on the market, not only the percussive stuff, but I just started seeing this coming in to the big box stores in my local area. So yeah, definitely check them out. Leave a review on their website or something like that. Give them feedback, because that's the way these companies grow. And good or bad, leave them some feedback. But it's not really that challenging to use these things. Get them molded once and you're pretty much good. You can remold them if you wish. So, again, I can't emphasize enough that this is probably one of the best products on the market. And it's definitely going to be a game changer in my mind as far as hearing protection for the shooting community. So definitely check them out. Very good investment. Pre-order now if you wish.